welcome. Today we're filming in Denver, Colorado, home of the Rockies. Today, let's talk about one of the most powerful yet invisible tools that you have when it comes to human interaction. We're talking about echoing and mirroring. Not just mimicking, not just copycatting. I'm talking about subtle strategic reflection, the kind of thing that makes someone on the other end of that conversation feel like, wow, this person just gets me. Now, here's the wild part. This is something that we all do naturally when we're vibing with somebody. For example, you watch two buddies talking together at a coffee shop or a bar. Without even realizing it, they're sitting the same way, they're using the same kind of language, maybe even laughing at the same time. That's mirroring. That's connection in action. Now, in our business and sales, it's not just about being likable. It's about being aligned with your customer or potential customer. You're trying to get someone to trust you with their time and their money, maybe even their dream car. And trust doesn't come from a slick pitch, okay? It comes from feeling seen and understood. Now, let's start with echoing, for example, the art of repeating back keywords or phrases that the customer said. You're not going to repeat every word because then you just sound like a parrot. You're going to repeat the right words, the ones that matter. So for example, the customer says something like, I need something that's good on gas because I'm driving a lot. You're going to say, got it, fuel efficiency. That's huge when you're commuting every day. So let's look at some models that are going to save you time and money at the pump, okay? Now, what just happened? You made them feel heard and safe. You showed them that you're not just trying to sell them what you want, but you're actually solving their problem. Now, let's take it up a notch with mirroring, which is done in person or on video if you know your customer really well, right? This is more subtle. It's in your tone, your pacing, even how you stand. If you're on the phone and the person is talking in a very calm and measured manner slowly, don't hit them with the Red Bull fueled sales monologue, okay? We talked about this in chapter 2, tone. You want to slow down, match their rhythm. If they're full of energy, then what do? You turn that up, you match their vibe. Now in person, it's even more powerful. Are they crossing their arms? Maybe they're feeling a little cautious. Mirror that posture briefly and then slowly open up your arms and invite them to do the same. Are you using expressive hand gestures? Mirror that energy, do it naturally. This isn't performance art, it's emotional intelligence. Okay, here's the golden rule. Mirror the emotion, not just the expression. If they sound excited, show them enthusiasm. If they sound worried, don't laugh it off, validate that. That's how trust is built, and that's how people feel connected to you. And before you go on full mirror mode, don't be weird about it. Too much mirroring is just awkward. So you want it to be felt, not noticed. Think a little seasoning, not the whole sauce. Just enough to make the interaction feel familiar and safe. Okay, so whether you're on the phone or face-to-face, remember, people buy from people they trust. And trust isn't sold, it's built in the spaces between their words and how you respond. All right, here's your human habit of the week. Next time you're talking to someone, a customer, a coworker, even a friend, try repeating one key phrase that they say to you. Just one. See how their energy shifts. People light up when they feel heard. And this is such a simple move. All right, that's it for this episode of The Human Code. Remember, real connection happens in the echo. See you next time.